Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. We'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, some notable earnings reports, as well as the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Just before we get into that, this is your friendly reminder that if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel as well so you can stay up to date with all of our latest videos. All right, now let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are mixed this morning, but are leaning a tad more to the green. We have Dow futures down just 0.04%, while the S&P 500 futures are up 0.09%, and NASDAQ futures up 0.3%. Amazon has launched a new pharmacy service that allows customers to order a 6-month supply of prescription drugs for as little as $6. Customers can order supplies of medications for common diseases such as diabetes and blood pressure. However, the company has restricted access to the service to customers with prescriptions from their healthcare providers. Prime members would be eligible for extra savings for drug payments not covered by insurance. Amazon will offer free 2-day delivery under its prescription drugs supply program. Their stock comes in as a strong buy, with 31 buy ratings and an average upside potential of over 31%. Alibaba, through its cloud computing unit, Alibaba Cloud, plans to invest $1 billion in the Asia-Pacific region over the next 3 years. This marks Alibaba's largest investment allocation in the current fiscal year. The investment is intended to support talents and startups across the region. Alibaba Cloud officially launched its third data center in Indonesia, and it plans to launch its first data center in the Philippines by the end of 2021 and set up an innovation center in Malaysia. Alibaba Cloud became profitable during the December quarter. Its revenue grew 37% year-over-year to about $2.56 billion during the March 2021 quarter. The Alibaba stock comes in as a strong buy with an average upside potential of 39%. Cerence Incorporated has partnered up with Pioneer to develop AI-powered products and services. Cerence provides conversational AI to auto manufacturers and mobility OEMs. Pioneer provides in-car equipment and mobility services. Its solutions are deployed in over 10 million in-car systems every year. The two partners will develop a hardware and software product that will offer an intuitive and intelligent experience to travelers while making their journey safer, smarter, and more comfortable. The Cerence stock does come in as a strong buy. However, the average price target would be a modest upside potential of about 0.5%. CareRx is acquiring Transplant Hero, which is a New York-based app provider that helps transplant patients manage their medications. CareRx is a molecular diagnostics company that is into the discovery, development, and commercialization of clinically differentiated diagnostic surveillance solutions for transplant patients. The acquisition is expected to enhance CareRx's digital portfolio, which includes a comprehensive suite of cloud-based solutions as well as software for transplant centers and dialysis providers. The acquisition is also expected to aid their mobile health app, AlloCare, which manages patients' wellness routine before and after transplant. Their stock comes in as a strong buy, and the average price target of $100 would be nearly a 13% upside potential. United States Steel has inked a deal to sell Transtar for $640 million. They will be selling Transtar to an affiliate of Fortress Transportation and Infrastructure Investors, or FTAI, who invests in infrastructure and equipment in 4 market sectors: aviation, energy, intermodal, transport, and rail. The sale of Transtar, a transportation and logistics service provider, will enable United States Steel to focus on its core business of mining and steel production. The sale proceeds will be used to clear debts and strengthen the financial health of the company. The United States Steel stock comes in as a moderate buy with an average upside potential just over 14%. The Fortress Transportation stock does come in as a strong buy with an average upside of 10%. Now, moving over to some notable earnings reports. Starting off with FTC Solar, who presented their first quarterly earnings report since their IPO. The company reported a loss of 10 cents per share compared to earnings of 4 cents per share in the prior year period. The loss was also worse than the estimates of 6 cents per share. However, their total revenue came in at $65.71 million, which was up 103% from the year ago period and surpassing the analyst estimates of $64.1 million. The results were impacted in part by increases in steel prices and freight. For the second quarter, the company projects revenue to fall in the range of $41 to $46 million, with a net loss of between $17.3 and $10.4 million. For the second half of the year, the company expects to see an improvement in revenue over the second quarter and also move towards profitability on a non-GAAP basis. Their stock does come in as a strong buy, with an average upside potential of 28%. We also heard from UiPath, who also posted their first quarterly results since their IPO. The enterprise automation software vendor beat both earnings and revenue expectations, backed by solid growth in ARR. However, shares dived over 7% in the extended trading session. Their earnings for the quarter stood at just 2 cents per share, compared to a loss of 9 cents per share in the year-ago period. The company reported revenue of $186.2 million, up 65% year-over-year, and surpassing analyst estimates of $167 million. Their stock currently comes in as a moderate buy, with an average upside that comes in at 0.14%. And we heard from CASY's General Store, who posted better than expected revenues and earnings in their fiscal fourth quarter. Revenues of $2.38 billion surpassed the street's estimates of $2.22 billion and jumped over 31% from the year-ago period. Their earnings came in at $1.12 per share, outpacing the estimates of 88 cents per share. However, their earnings were down over 32% year-over-year. Same-store sales were up 12% year-over-year. Their stock comes in as a moderate buy, with an average upside just over 7%. This morning, we're expecting earnings from Campbell Soup and Vera Bradley. And in the after hours, we're expecting to hear from GameStop, RH, and Lakeland Industries. Now, let's take a quick look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Starting off with our biggest gainer this morning, which is Context Logic. They trade under the ticker WISH and are currently up 36%, following a gain of nearly 50% yesterday, as well as Clover Health Investments under CLOV, up 20% following a gain of 85% yesterday, and Root under the ticker ROOT, currently up 14%. Our biggest losers this morning are led by UiPath, who are now down over 10% in the pre-market, as well as Campbell Soup Company under CPB, now down 7.6%, as their earnings report did come out while I was filming and it was not impressive. And AMC Entertainment down 7.4% this morning. So that is everything for Wednesday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Don't forget to stop back at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Richard Allen's Power Hour, where he'll catch you up with what's been going on in the market throughout the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, and we will see you back here next time.